What if you could fly through airports like a pro calm, cool, and 2 steps ahead of everyone else? Today, I'm going to reveal 15 airport secrets that most people have no idea about. Real insider stuff. Pilots know it. Flight attendants live it. And by the end of this video, you will too. And trust me, the last tip? Even frequent flyers have no clue about it, and it could change how you fly forever. You know that moment when boarding starts and suddenly everyone loses their minds? People rushing to line up like it's a race for survival. But here's the secret: if you're not desperate for overhead bin space wait, seriously board last. Why? Because the longer you're in that plane before takeoff, the longer you're packed in with no legroom, breathing dry, recycled air, and getting elbowed while someone tries to stuff their suitcase in the bin over your head. If you don't need that bin space, hang back. Walk on late. You'll slide straight into your seat with half the chaos. No stress. No all wrestling. Just smooth boarding. Okay, now imagine you're midair. The plane hits a bump and your stomach drops. You grab the armrest. Is this normal? Yes, but where you're sitting actually makes a huge difference. The middle of the plane right over the wings is the smoothest spot. That's the aircraft's center of gravity. It handles turbulence better than the nose or the tail, which feel every shake and sway. So if you're nervous about flying, try to get a seat near the wings. You'll still feel movement, sure, but it won't feel like a roller coaster. And you'll be closer to the snacks. Let's be honest, that counts. Now, when your flight's over and you're finally off the plane, don't just toss your boarding pass. Seriously, don't. That little slip of paper? It's packed with personal info. Your name, your frequent flyer number, maybe even your next trip details. Someone could scan the barcode and mess with your booking, change seats, cancel flights, even worse. Just take it home and shred it. Done. Safe, smart. Speaking of boarding passes, ever noticed for little letters on there? SSSS? That's not random. That's a flag. It stands for Secondary Security Screening Selection. Translation: you've been chosen for extra screening. You might get pulled aside. They might unpack your bag like it's a game of airport Jenga. It's not always personal, sometimes it's just luck. But sometimes if you bought a one-way ticket, paid in cash, or booked last minute, it gets you flagged. So if you see those letters, don't freak out, but don't expect a quick walk through security either. Okay, airplane food. Everyone complains about it. Rubbery chicken, mushy pasta, everything tastes kinda blah. But here's the wild part. It's not just the food. It's you. At 30,000 feet, your taste buds go numb literally. Cabin pressure dulls your ability to taste sweet and salty by up to 30%. So airlines actually over-season the food to make it taste normal up there. Here's a fun trick: use noise-canceling headphones. Less engine noise seems to actually help your brain process flavor better. No one fully knows why, but try it. It's weird. And it works. Quick side note, ever noticed that airplane seats are almost always navy blue? Not beige, not green, always some kind of blue. That's no accident. Blue is calming. It eases anxiety. And more importantly, it hides dirt. Thousands of passengers cycle through those seats every month. Airlines know blue holds up better. Fewer stains, fewer complaints, less cleaning. It's not about design. It's about keeping things chill and cheap. Now, let's talk about those tiny airplane bathrooms. Ever seen someone go in and never come out? Flight attendants can actually unlock those doors from the outside. There's a hidden latch under the lavatory sign. They flip it and the door pops open. It's for emergencies, of course. But yeah, just know, someone can get in. So maybe don't get too comfortable in there. Here's something most people don't realize: turbulence? Not a big deal. But updrafts? Those are what make pilots sit up straight. Updrafts are sudden vertical gusts of air that launch the plane upward, fast. They can mess with altitude, flight control, and you won't see them coming. Turbulence shakes your coffee. Updrafts shake the cockpit. They're rare, but intense. So next time the plane bumps around, relax. If it were serious, the pilot would not sound so calm on the intercom. Speaking of that, modern planes are always talking to themselves through a system called TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. It tracks nearby planes, and if one gets too close, it tells the pilots, traffic, climb, descend. They follow it immediately. No debate. No waiting for air traffic control. So while you're watching a movie, eating snacks, your plane is actively avoiding other planes in the sky. Kind of amazing, right? Oh, and those chimes you hear? Dings and beeps mid-flight? That's crew code. 1 ding, landing gears up. 3 in a row, something serious. Low-high tone? Crew, we need you. 3 low tones? Strap in. Turbulence is coming. Flight attendants know exactly what each one means. And here's something unexpected. Pilots aren't allowed to eat the same meal. Not at the same time, not ever. It's not about preference, it's safety. If one meal causes food poisoning, the other pilot is still good to fly. Some even bring food from home. Not because they're picky, because they know what goes on in those catering kitchens. Real talk, what's the dirtiest thing on a plane? Not the bathroom. It's your seat belt. Also, tray tables, headrests, and seat pockets. Those rarely get cleaned between flights. One study found mold on seat belts. Mold, bring disinfecting wipes. Clean everything. Because your seat may be more germy than the toilet. Ever hear the captain say they're just finishing up paperwork? It's not just signing a sheet. They're checking the flight log, weather updates, safety protocols, and making sure the aircraft is 100% good to go. It's the last chance to catch anything wrong before takeoff. Now this one is wild. On long-haul flights, flight attendants have hidden bedrooms. Tucked above or behind the cabin, there's a tiny hallway with bunk beds. They take turns napping so someone's always fresh and ready in case something happens. Next time they serve you cookies at 3 a.m., they probably just woke up. And finally, round windows. You probably never thought about it, but early planes had square windows and they broke. Corners cracked under pressure. Tragic failures happened. Now, windows are round, safer, stronger. Stress spreads evenly. So when you're staring out the window mid-flight, remember those curves are literally holding the plane together. And that item that gets everyone flagged by TSA, a magic 8-ball. No joke. It's full of mystery liquid, like snow globes or squishy cheese. Doesn't matter how innocent it looks, if it sloshes, it might not fly. When in doubt, ship it, check it, or just leave it at home. And hey, now you know. 15 little secrets that could save you time, money, and stress every time you travel. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more travel tips.